Hello, I am Jennifer Williams, aka J.L. Williams, which is the name I publish under. I am a poet and writer, and I work as the program manager at the Scottish Poetry Library. Working for many years as a programmer of literary events, certain tips come to mind when trying to advise writers on what things they could do in order to be more likely to be programmed. Very high on my list is being polite, responsive, and a nice person to work with. That does not trump making extraordinary good quality work, because that will always be top of my list in terms of looking for writers who I want to give a platform to. But really, I can't stress enough how being respectful, being responsive, being on time, all those things make a huge difference. And there is a community of programmers, and we do talk to one another. And this also goes for social media. You really need to be respectful and professional on social media as well. That can make a huge difference. Be resilient and patient. Don't take things too personally, because often programmers have a lot of other pressures on them in terms of everything from selling tickets and getting audiences in to fill venues, to themes they have to program to meet funders' priorities or institutional priorities. So being patient and not taking an initial no personally, and definitely not coming back to the person in any negative way, is really important, because it may just be that the programmer, and I do this a lot, thinks, oh, that's a really interesting person, they're doing really interesting work, I can't fit them in this year, but I'll put them in my to be considered next year or next season file, and that they'll come up again as a writer in future in the program. Being a vibrant member of your community, maybe even sometimes hosting events or chairing other events if possible, or writing a blog about or shining a light on some of your other writers who are near you in Scotland or beyond, can really help, because I think there is a sort of writerly good karma that can happen with this kind of behavior. You know, for writing, I think it is often important that we look inside ourselves and are true to our original voice inside ourselves to make work. But in terms of sharing work, connecting with audiences, whether it be in publishing or in live performance, it's very personal. I think that's what all this comes down to, is we're people, this is our day job, and you're people. And if we think you're someone who's interested, part of the community, and if other people think that, they're much more likely to want to be around you and to promote you. So, you know, giving other people a chance or supporting them is, I think, going to also mean that they're feeling good toward you and might shine that light back on you when they have the opportunity to do so.